Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm going to serialize the book, The Nazi Roots of the Brussels EU, written by Paul Anthony Taylor, Alexandria Nordovetsky, Matthias Rath, and August Kowalczyk. What you always wanted to know about the Brussels EU, but no one dared to tell you. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Jorge Santayana. Foreword by August Kowalczyk. We can find friendship in different ways. Happiness is he who finds friendship with truth. Happy because above faith, hope, and love, there is the value of righteousness, which is truth. It often appears amidst the rubble of our naivety and ignorance, but it becomes a driving force in our new thinking and a necessity for action. And then, in the universe of humanity, there appears someone, or those who know. In fact, they either know, or they only pretend to know. If our lives and our universe are filled with history, inscribed into our lives, into our existence, then there is a chance that we can quickly recognize those who merely talk. For once, we can recognize the voices heard some time ago, the voices of those who already deceived the truth, lied, cheated, interpreted. Sometimes these are the voices of those who have been killing. Sometimes those who have been giving the orders to kill. And after successful disguise, they're raising their fingers towards heaven and shouting, "Do not kill." And sometimes, from behind the drapes displaying the inscription, "The European Commission," emerge faces which I know personally, but not by their last or first names. This is the bench of those accused and sentenced in the Nuremberg Tribunal. These are the directors, legal advisors and engineers from the construction site of the chemical plant IG Farben Auschwitz. They all saw death and the agony of those who were dying, but they turned their eyes away towards a distant horizon. They heard piercing screams of the bandit supervisors, their curses and thuds of beating, quite often deadly. Strangely, however, they were deaf to the calls for help or for mercy. Quietly, they were monitoring their corporate results and guarding profits. Their only concern was the underperformance of this evil enterprise. On June 14th, 2003, the day of the 63rd anniversary of the first transport of Poles, tattooed with the numbers from 31 to 728 to KL Auschwitz, in The Hague, the capital of Holland, I heard the words simple and deeply enlightening because of their simplicity and historic reality. These words were spoken by Dr. Matthias Rath, the president of the Health Foundation. This Hague meeting gathered people from around the world who came in order to testify to the words expressed by him. This meeting ended with a complaint to the International Criminal Court in The Hague. This complaint, as any other complaint, contained many arguments, but it also taught, and then it appeared that the curtains hiding the truth had fallen, or perhaps not fallen yet, but just opened, revealing the facts about money, cartels, the pharmaceutical industry, and about my personal debtor, the IG Farben cartel. Until today, I've not received the compensation I'm entitled to for my slave labour, which I conducted from April 1941 to May 1942 at the construction site of IG Farben Auschwitz. The structures, which almost always are the opposite of freedom, took again the side of an executioner, not a victim. I supported the complaint to the International Tribunal in The Hague with my signature. August Kowalczyk, former prisoner of German Nazi concentration and extermination camp Auschwitz, my number 6804. From 2003 on, our common actions have led to the programme Europe for the People and by the People, which forms the basis for the People's Project for a European Constitution. This book is a description of how truth, its reality, its understanding, and above all its knowledge and trust are searching each other, and how, from personal experiences, even those most subjective experiences, and through a relay of remembrance and health, we can reach social openness and undertake political efforts. 3, 2, 1. And how, from personal experiences, even those most subjective experiences, and through a relay of remembrance of health, we can reach social openness and undertake political efforts to abandon rhetoric, mostly election rhetoric, and as such, unbinding in the name of truth. And only then we can become friends with truth. August Kowalczyk.